Alright, we should be live. Yeah, I wasn't able to stay up yesterday like I thought I was going to. Again. So, I didn't stream during the afternoon like I thought. And now I'm doing a super late stream. Because it's 2 a.m. here right now when I'm starting. But, I'm gonna try to make one more attempt to stay up. So, here we are. We're gonna be playing some more Final Fantasy tonight. So that'll be fun. Where we left off, we were able to shatter the first mother crystal, the one in Sambrek. Sid transformed into Ramu to be able to destroy it, and then we were pulled, or our mind, I think it was our mind, was pulled into some realm with some creature called Typhon that we fought, and we are starting to get more control over Ifrit, our power of him. Then we found out that some being is trying to use us as a vessel, our body as a vessel, and that was revealed to be a creature named Ultima. He tried to take control of our body right after we escaped the realm, and Sid was able to protect us before Sid finally succumbed to his wounds. Hey Sean, hey Yeet. You both are up late tonight. How's it going? Yeah, both Seans show up at the same time. Yeah, Sid succumbed to his wounds and he passed away last time. And then what happened after that? You're messing with 2K23? The creator wrestler mode? Nice. You finally got it? Are you gonna get the DLC for it too? The season pass and get Bray Wyatt and all the other people? I'm kind of waiting for that to go on sale because it's still kind of expensive. But yeah, last time Sid passed away, and while we were mourning Sid, Ultima regenerated itself and tried to attack us, but Joshua revealed himself as officially still alive, and he protected us. And Clive was able to see Joshua, so Clive knows that Joshua's alive now. And Clive passed out before seeing. To be able to protect Clive, Joshua had to absorb Ultima into him. And then we had a time skip to 5 years later. And we've taken on the name Sid. And we're trying to carry on his mission with liberating the bearers and destroying the mother crystals. But the people don't seem too happy with us. So you won't see Sid in Kingdom Hearts 4. It's not the same Sid, John. This is a different series. So yeah, that's pretty much where we left off. We got yelled at by the townspeople because even though we've been trying to protect them, they basically said that we're making their lives harder by showing up. So yeah, that's pretty much all that happened last time. So let's get right back into it. What are you up to tonight, Sean? You playing any games?
What in the world is going on?
We gotta return to the hideaway, which I think I can oh, no, I didn't want lore. Actually, well, there's some lore stuff to look at. The Black Shields, an order of knights instituted by Empress Annabella in one of her first acts as vicereine of the newly established imperial province of Rosaria. They are tasked with purging the impurities from the province, which in practice primarily involves slaying bearers upon the slightest pretext. Yeah, that was another thing that happened last time. We found out that there's this group called the Black Shields now that is trying to kill the bearers. You're just laying down. Your lady won't let you play games late at night. And then the Cullings. After being made vicereine of the newly annexed Rosarian territory, the Empress Annabella quietly established a host of loyal imperial soldiers, the Black Shields, to maintain order. Though branded as keepers of the peace, their true purpose is to carry out what has come to be known as cullings, or brutal massacres of provincial provincial bearers and those who show them sympathy. The killing is swift and indiscriminate, with the Shields dispatched serving as judge, jury, and executioner, and the chaos left in their wake is usually enough to deliver entire settlements to ruin. Alright. And then I should be able to fast travel. Do I have any ability points right now, though? I have 355. I can't really buy anything right now. I've been watching some other people play this. I haven't watched anything past where I am, though, so I don't get spoiled, but I've noticed a lot of the AoE abilities people have is pretty decent, so I should probably look into those. She hates the brightness on the TV. You turn the brightness down, but it still bothers her, so you just said, "Oh, forget it." Are you guys living together now?
What you are?
Or is she just like spending the night? I can sell the coral sword
I wanted one of those.
and Invictus because we got Levin Bolt now.
Fair trade.
Oh yeah, I was gonna fast travel. That's right. To the hideaway. Oh, you're staying over at her house for 3 days. Nice. So basically until you go back to work on Tuesday.
Gav.
Alright, we can find Gav now.
But none of the curse breakers have returned.
That's good that you get to spend time with her on your days off.
I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
So it's been 5 years and we haven't taken out another mother crystal yet.
So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor.
I'm still trying to learn, like, what's going on here between the
Mercy is
nations, because there's so many nations, it's hard to keep track of who is who. Because I think there's 4 of them.
It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Alright, so we're going to make another move on a mother crystal. It's been 5 years, so it's about time.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to
So we're going to
help.
go for the most difficult
Who's
one
that
first. Well, that's a good strategy, I guess. Because then it'll be all downhill from there.
Rosefield.
Lord, by Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Yeah, but does our uncle even know we're still alive? Because he probably assumes we died at Phoenix Gate.
What are we waiting for? Eh? Huh?
Otto's counter is now open. New facilities. The following hideaway facilities are now available. Alliant Reports, the Patron's Whisper, the Hunt Board. All three are located near Otto and the Mess. Yeah, I haven't really been doing any like side quest stuff for this game so far. I did see when I was loading up the game, it says we're 49% through main story missions.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Journey to Hawk's Cry Cliff. Can we fast travel there? Yes, we can. Okay. I like how the game does the fast travel system. You think Mortal Kombat 1 is going to win Game of the Year? This will by far be the best Mortal Kombat game in the world.
Do you think it was
I think there's going to be a lot of contenders for Game of the Year this year.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
Oh, there was something I wanted to...
Wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance?
I don't think I can do it yet.
Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
John Cena's in the game as Peacemaker. That's cool. I noticed one of the people I was watching had it so that the subtitles had the person who was talking, their name, show up. So I want to see if I can do that.
Return to Ironhome.
For what?
Oh yeah, Jill's from Ironhome.
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely.
Let me see here real quick if I go to system. What would it be under? Oh, speaker names. I don't really need the subtitle background. And everything else looks okay. There we go.
Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty surprised you guys are awake. I was expecting it to be a like quiet night tonight where I started so late.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again.
Your
from
sleep
the
schedule is
ashes
kind of messed up.
to welcome
Yeah, mine
a
too.
new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make
I probably
examples
would
of
have
the wool
slept
for
in
the
earlier this
generations, but a
morning,
handful.
but I ended up getting up at 1 because Minnie asked me if I would play Overwatch with her. So I woke up at 1 to play with her. And then at 3 after we finished, I just went back to bed and then didn't wake up till 10.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the millers?
Speak with several of the villagers.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants...
Have you been playing any more Overwatch lately, Yeet?
They just...
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100-full legions?
Where's the next village? Over here. Okay.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
Here and there. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing.
Just now. You seen him, didn't you? At least I think they
I've only really been playing it when
Can't say I ever saw
people have been
one
asking
before.
me to play with
Was this
them.
the
I haven't
first
really
time
been
they
playing it
visited the
solo
village?
as much as I used to.
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I also realized Torgal is 18 now because he was a
couldn't help noticing those Imperial
puppy when
soldiers
things
who were here
happened.
earlier.
Don't you go telling these
Then we had a
strangers
13-year time skip after the prologue. Then we just had another 5-year time skip, so he's getting to be an old
Nothing more
doggo.
to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger.
Yeah, the
Empire
people
is a
don't really
harsh
like us,
master.
even though we're trying to help
Its
them.
demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pole.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother
Yeah,
will
East
show
Pole
them
got
mercy.
destroyed before the time skip, I think.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, it's nothing.
Something's
We still
bothering
don't know who
Jill.
the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
Yeah, I got 2 days to try to fix my sleep schedule, though.
Whatever lurks here.
I'm gonna try once again to stay up for 24 hours. I'll probably stream most of the day, honestly. Might do a 12-hour stream, but have it like broken up towards the middle.
What do you think is waking them? Have the mother crystals collapsed?
So that like probably around 8 a.m. my time, or maybe a little before then. I want to go to the grocery store and pick up some groceries. But I got 2 days before my vacation ends. Go back on Tuesday. Oh, there's more Black Shield people up here.
More of my mother's men.
Oh, so one thing I found out too, I was talking about how the combat in this game is really good with how it like switches between your abilities types and stuff automatically. I think that it actually is because of one of the items I have equipped. Because the other people I watched play this, their abilities didn't automatically switch. So it's not like a actual game design. Well, it kind of is, but it's based off the item, not an actual like game mechanic. At least not for everything. How do I get that way? Yeah, I want to save up some ability points and hopefully upgrade some stuff. We also got elixirs last time, so that's good because elixirs are full health restores. Or more fallen. Nice. I wasn't trying to do that. I'm getting close to port. I sold it, something like that. Hey, we got a level up. Level 25. So we're officially halfway through, because I saw that level 50 is like the cap. Which makes sense, because like I said, the game said we were 49% through earlier. Quest destination nearby. Let me grab this item real quick. Oh, there's fighters. Nice. So now we can cross the bridge here. We got our full limit break available in case anything happens here.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
Torgal's sensing something.
You were told to stay
Oh,
in
more
your
Black Shield
homes.
members.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are, and still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn.
Oh, we just took out a bunch of your guys on the way here.
Our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Yeah, Clive does not like that they're using the shield name because he was a real shield for Joshua. So he feels like they're dishonoring the name. Yeah, I will say there's only one downside to this game, and then it's pretty easy. I've only come close to dying once. And I did turn up the difficulty to the hardest level, even though there's only 2 levels of difficulty, story and action.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Oh no, people are in trouble. Let me grab this item real quick. Oops. I might not be able to finish this game before my vacation's over. Because we're about 15 hours in, I think, something like that. And we're only 50%.
Death.
Well, I mean, if I do stream 12 hours today, and then I stream tomorrow, we probably will finish it, actually.
Found her.
Well. Is that Cole? The Vice Regency. The imperial province incorporating the lands that were once Rosaria, ruled over by Annabella, former Duchess of Rosaria. One of her first acts as vicereine was to institute a new order of knights, the Black Shields, who were dispatched to every corner of the province to maintain order. They would later come to serve as her personal army, settling her grievances against bearers and ducal loyalists. The imperial province of Rosaria, the lands comprising the western reaches of the continent of Storm, formerly known as the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. It became an imperial province after its annexation by the Holy Empire of Sambrac in the year 861. Annabella Lesage, once Duchess of Rosaria and now Empress of Sambrac, was granted stewardship of her former home and the title of vicereine, a role she embraced with sadistic relish, enacting a regime of crippling taxation and constant surveillance, along with renewed persecution of the bearer population. And a bearer, a person with the power to cast magics without a crystal. In Valestia, men and women who awaken as bearers are enslaved, branded with a mark on their cheek that leads some to call them by the pejorative moniker branded. Though their powers do not begin to approach those of the almighty dominance, they too suffer from the crystal's curse, gradually turning to stone over a lifetime of channeling ether for others. Okay, so I think that's what we learned earlier, that when bearers use their abilities, they slowly, turn to stone and die.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
Sounds like we're gonna have to pay Mother a visit pretty soon.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Isolde, that's how you pronounce it. And that's where we're still heading.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
I also got a new chair today. So far it's been pretty decent. Feels a lot sturdier than the other one, gamer chair I had that ended up breaking, so hopefully this one will last for a while. Plus this one has like a back massager and a footrest, which is nice. Paid a little bit more money for it than I normally do for a chair, but I want to make sure this one doesn't break. Definitely seems like it's made out of more sturdy material. Devil crabs. I guess I can ignore them and go this way.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Yeah, let's hope our mother didn't kill our
That's the
uncle or
main gate.
anything.
And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
We got the fast travel for Isolde. I can't remember how she said it.
My children are starving!
Have mercy. Voice-ridden dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here.
Oh, good enough for everything!
And the chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all. I said, where were you, filth? Back to your stalls. Cut you down where you stand. Destroy it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus.
There are tunnels we
We'll
can
find our
take.
way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Black light burns.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since...
Find an
Ookamiyoru.
entrance to the Lazarus
Maybe they found
district.
what they were looking for. This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Now, where would be an entrance be?
Not abandoned then.
Yeah, there's someone.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Well, they brought this on themselves. There we go. Enemies bested. Alright, we've got 500 ability points now, so we're getting up there. Hey, I gotta find someone that will buy like the gill bugs and stuff.
And he's long dead.
Hey, thanks for the resub, Sean.
Time you joined him.
Yeah, hypes for Sean's resub.
Blessing of the Phoenix.
You've been watching a lot of rage videos on YouTube, and people have been going crazy as far as breaking controllers and TVs. Controllers are expensive nowadays, yeah. I don't think I've ever broken something over, like, rage for a game.
Forgive me,
Not that I can remember.
I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us.
Yeah, thanks for the resub, Sean. 7 months. I think you might be...
It really is you.
I think you're tied now with Fall for the longest, sub. Because I think Fall's at 7 months, too. Something like that. Even though he hasn't been subbed for a little bit. You've broken at least 13 controllers? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's quite a bit of controllers.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might
You've broken a
of the
PS4
Empire.
controller, yeet.
But we've seen to it that their
What game were you
has been
playing?
anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
You said as soon as you got a PS5, you weren't breaking one of those. Yeah, these PS5 controllers are quite expensive.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense.
I actually do think I might have, broke a PS4 controller, but it wasn't like on purpose. I dropped it out of my hands on accident. It was back when you were addicted to Fall Guys. Yeah, Fall Guys
Guess
can
you haven't
sometimes
noticed
be
the
a little
Lady
rage
Annabella
inducing.
couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know.
Jeez, yeet.
Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
I've been playing some customs at night with another community, and some of those custom maps are kind of rage inducing at times, especially when there's like 40 people trying to do them at once.
Main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours.
You'd rather die than play Fall Guys? What's wrong with Fall Guys, Sean?
These men who dare call
It's a fun
themselves
game.
Shield have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
It's not worth the rage. You think you'd rage over it?
So let us go with you. For the good of
You haven't
Roxanne.
started on the new Fame Pass? I think I'm at level 30.
I was hoping you'd say that.
I've been trying to do my dailies, but also the custom games I've been playing have given
Very
me a
well.
little bit of XP.
If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your
You played it
side.
before and deleted it as soon as you disqualified?
And we at
I
yours.
see.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's
gonna
hope
speak
Sir
with
Wade is a
Wade.
good quartermaster.
Yeah, Wade from the beginning of the game is still alive. That's good to know. He survived. We weren't sure if he made it out of Phoenix Gate.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed.
So we're gonna set a
While the
trap.
Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Aldale have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Black or white? That's what the quest is called. Party members. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. There. I just had to readjust my chair a little bit.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
We're going to Brewett's
How long have you been pursuing the
Bridge,
Black Shields?
I think. Yeah,
Since they burned the
Brewitt
first
Bridge.
village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Sideways.
Come along now.
The bastards are looking.
There
I
they
confront the Black Shields.
are. On your command, my lord.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! Forest area!
Forest area!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we
I should try to take the mages out first, because I think they heal. Or I could focus the captain and let Jill and Wade focus on the other people. I have a wyvern.
This one. Get him.
How many dragons are there? So we've almost got this one taken out. I don't remember what the difference between Torgal's sick and his Ravager. Oh, here comes
a
a
noble stand,
big boss.
albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land
Does the controller feel different when I play this for PS5?
of cleansing.
Yeah, this game is only for PS5. But yeah, when I like fight, I can hear vibrations when my sword like collides with the enemies and stuff like that. So they do make use of the haptic feedback. But yeah, you can feel it when the sword like hits their armor and stuff like that. Or when you're opening a door and you press the button, it feels like heavy. Alright, we got him staggered. I should probably use Limit Break.
So wait! There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
We finish it.
This one. All yours, Torgal.
Wish I like stayed focused more on one opponent. Kind of like bounces me around when I try to dodge. So I want to focus this big guy. There we go. Oh, good amount of ability points for that. We got a Dragon Talon and an Imperial Link. And then some other of the regular crafting stuff.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked. It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Quest complete. There's so many of these meteorite stuff, but I haven't been able to use any of this for anything.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall.
Alright, so he's like a double agent, but on our side.
Vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter.
Is it one of those seal things?
It's the mark of the Guardians.
Yeah.
Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
There's so many of these seals. You accept the burnt blade from Wade.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men
Got like more badges than like a Boy Scout.
Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew...
Hey, Yoss, how's it going? You're up late tonight.
Clive Rossfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue!
You're debating if you should see the Barbie movie. I haven't seen it, but I heard it's a decent movie.
You would mock me as well?
Yeah, if you want to see it, you should definitely go see it. It looks good, yeah.
To her serene holiness, Saint Sybil.
I haven't heard any complaints from the people that I have seen that have seen it.
Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Have I seen Oppenheimer? I have not, no. I haven't seen like any newer movie, actually. I haven't been to the movies in a long time.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still?
What have you been up to tonight, Yoss?
Open the gates of hell.
Just hanging out?
I might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary.
You're just hanging out eating a meatball sub? Nice. Is it like homemade or did you get it from like a sandwich shop?
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty...
You got it from a sandwich shop called the Corner Bakery? It's so good? That's good that you enjoy it. I haven't had a meatball sub in a very long time.
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience.
Yeah, it's really good. That's good.
Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
You like meatball subs, eat?
You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
What'd you end up having for dinner, Yeet?
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother.
I had McDonald's this afternoon, but I haven't eaten anything in like 12 hours. I should probably eat something soon.
All right. Right, if it's a ship you require.
But I think all I have in my house right now is spaghetti and
I've a galley in
rice,
port, but
which
recently
is why I need to go to
refitted
the
her
store.
cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim.
You got a ham sub from Country Fair. Is that like a store, or is that like an actual fair?
And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
I'd say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being sick.
It's a store, I see.
You were
I've
always
never
such
heard
a
of it.
Good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
As eager as our uncle is to join our fight, I have a feeling he's gonna be, he's probably gonna get taken out pretty quickly.
Over there. Go on. She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Yeah, Jill's been acting weird. Something's on her mind.
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung a sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all.
Have I had a meatball sub before? Yeah, a long time ago. I think I got one from Subway once.
Jill.
It was pretty good.
I don't want to be a monster.
Yeah, they're definitely tasty.
Clive, do you understand? I want to choose a different path.
Yeah, later this morning, in a couple hours, once the store's open, I'm probably gonna end my stream and go walk to the store and get some like bread and stuff so I can make sandwiches.
I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Nice, yeah. Because right now I just have spaghetti and rice in my house, so
Thank you.
I need to go get some bread. So I have like peanut butter and jelly, but I have no bread to put them on.
My sins. Only then, when it's
You got a pizza place in Maryland that sells subs and the chicken parmesan sub really hits? You would get that every time you go there? That sounds pretty good.
Promise me that you won't die with it. No. Let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long.
I'm a very picky eater. I normally eat like the same things pretty much almost every day. It's usually like either McDonald's or Subway. I always get like the ham. Usually ham, American cheese, lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise. You're the same way? I feel like a lot of people are, a lot of us, especially around here, like seem to be very particular about our foods.
In the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Speak with Vivian. There's also a bunch of new quests and stuff, but I haven't really been doing the side quests.
Could have sworn we had a few more.
What city am I in again? I've never really said my city, but I'm close to one of the bigger cities in
Lord
Maine.
Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
I don't really
You'll
give
soon
out
be
my
setting sail
city
for
just to
Drake's
be
Breath,
like
then,
safe and
take it.
stuff, because you never
The
know.
mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea.
But I'm
There was
close
a
to one of the
time
bigger
when a
ones.
True-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Yeah, just always good to be safe, especially with like what just happened with Sarah over in Steven's chat, where she had
As you
someone
know, the Iron Kingdom rules
like
over the
reveal a
islands to
bunch
the
of
west of
personal
Storm.
information about her.
Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion.
You always got to be
employed
careful
by the
about what
Holy
you share
Empire
online.
to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is
You
the
mostly eat
leadership
air fryer
embodiment
food?
of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so,
Yeah,
if
I'm
one
trying
is
to get better about
understand
my
it,
eating
one
habits
must
as
start
well.
there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the
You didn't know that
crystal
until
sacred,
I said something?
and they do
Yeah.
not take kindly to
Yeah, a
heathens
couple weeks ago
plundering
there was a
subjects of their
troll
worship
event
for the
where
means to fill
a bunch of
washtubs and light lamps
accounts
with
came into
frivolous
Steven's
feats of
stream
magic.
with usernames of
The faithful
relatives
consider
and
ether
friends of
essential food,
Sarah's,
a poison no
and they
less.
started like revealing
And to
stuff
them,
about
a
her.
dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies.
I mean, obviously they weren't really her relatives or friends, but it was someone that was trolling
Drake's
and
eye
knew
closed.
information about her.
Soon after, in pursuit of
But it wasn't
ether,
good.
and with the blight at their
So that's why
back,
she hasn't
the
been around
northern
Steven's
territories
streams
descended
lately, is
upon the
because
Grand Duchy of
she had
Rosaria.
like deleted her
And when the
accounts for a
shields of
little
the
bit
flame marched north to meet them,
and changed her
the Iron
username
Kingdom
so that
spied
it wasn't so much
opportunity.
like personal
A
information.
few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's
It definitely
Breath,
wasn't good.
and plucked it from the duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
I'm kind of surprised at how many people will like put their full name as their username and stuff, because it's risky.
Making Drustanus the holiest of holy grounds.
Yeah, people
From
can be
which the
jerks.
Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining.
That's why I always just like to try to be safe with what I reveal,
My father and my grandfather.
because if you give people enough information, they could really
Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently,
dig into some stuff and
we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
give you a hard time.
They sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Alright, we can speak with Jill next. Yeah, I get very, like, not skeptical, but cautious about things, especially when it comes to online.
You ready?
Like, I've had a few scammers try to join my Discord, so I'm trying to keep an eye out for that, too.
Jill.
They usually don't message me, they'll join my Discord and then message other people in my Discord.
You weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
So I had someone join my Discord earlier today, and I don't know who they are, but they haven't said anything or messaged me, so
the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made
they're probably okay.
unspeakable things.
I do have my Discord link posted on like Twitter, YouTube, and the panels down below, so it is open access for anyone.
To move forward.
But it seems like it's usually just like scammers that end up joining.
And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you too.
You've noticed that, but you just ignore them. You've got messages from scammers.
We'll make him proud.
Did you get any like today? Was a person that just joined my Discord messaging you? Because I looked at their profile and it says they've had their account since 2018, so I didn't think they were a scammer. But I am still curious how they found my Discord. But at the same time, I don't want to be like rude and be like, why are you here? Where did you come from? Because the whole goal is to get more people into there. But at the same time, I want to make sure it's people that are actually supportive and not just trying to like scam me or my viewers. No, but it's usually from people who join your Discord. Yeah. Yeah, if that ever happens, just send me a message and I'll remove them. Because I've had to do that once or twice.
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas. To keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes.
I don't know why mine is so popular for that, though. Because I haven't seen Falls or Steven. Well, Steven has verification. But I don't think Fall has verification. So I don't know why people join mine to do that, but don't join like Falls.
My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
I guess maybe he doesn't have it posted as many places.
All right.
Because I do have it as my pin. I have all my links as a pinned post on my Twitter, so maybe they're finding it through that. But like I said, I don't want to remove the links from places because I do want people, like if people are interested in the content and stuff, I do want them to join.
The Iron Kingdom's
but I just gotta keep an eye out for any like suspicious users, which usually Discord is pretty good about. A lot of the times they'll flag an account when it joins and say, hey, this person that's joining is suspicious. Drake's Breath, the Iron Kingdom.
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
Fire and Ice. Well, that definitely describes
imagine when I came here, it would
Clive
be
and
to
Jill.
reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
Yeah, this area looks like it's like kind of destroyed.
For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well.
This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut.
Luckily, the ether floods don't affect us because we're dominant. But it does affect the wildlife here and turns them acacic. So actually a fun fact about the stream that I realized the other night, I think it was last night actually. I don't know, the days are going like really, they're like blending together for me. But I believe with this stream I'll hit 200 hours streamed in 2023. Which is the first time I've ever done that in a year. I've never streamed 200 hours in a year, so that's pretty cool. I've definitely streamed more this year.
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
This one. Get him.
I definitely plan on keeping it up too. I've been having a lot of fun streaming. I've streamed more this year than fall. Honestly, we're probably pretty close. Because fall's taking breaks too. But his streams are usually longer than mine are. So it probably evens out. So I normally do like 3 hours, where he does like 5 or 6. But he only streams like 4 days a week. I'm a good streamer. Thank you, Yas. I appreciate that. I'm still learning and trying to always improve on things. But the good thing about my YouTube channel that I post the VoDs for these streams on is that I can go back and look, and I can tell just by watching and like my old VoDs and stuff. I definitely feel like I've improved a lot since even just the beginning of the year, which is motivating to see that I've improved. And I appreciate all you guys that always come by and hang out. I know I don't really play too many community games or anything, so you're usually just having to watch me play games. But I try to make things as entertaining as I can. You like our rivalry in Steve's streams? We have a rivalry? I didn't know that. I mean, I guess so in like Jackbox. I pick on you? When do I pick on you, Yas? I don't pick on you.
Look at this place.
Now Yeet, on the other hand, I definitely pick on.
What a mess.
Wait.
It's funny. I'd say if anything, it's more like a light teasing. Whereas with like I said with Yeet, I can get pretty I can give Yeet a pretty hard time sometimes, but it's all out of good fun.
Nothing a shield of Rosaria can't handle. Just like old times. Be sure to keep clear of.
Oh, it's a marble. That was the first boss we ever had to fight. You know I go hard on Yeet. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Yeet usually goes hard on me as well. I mess with you over certain someone's Instagram. I almost messaged you this morning, actually. Because her post this morning was kind of crazy. Oh wow, I'm almost dead. I wasn't even paying attention. Leave some to them out. You weren't a fan of the post this morning, You like being left some to the imagination. That's fair. Oh, I should limit break here. Alright, it's under half health. I don't like the sound of acid rain. I think the fire attacks would do like extra damage where it's against like a plant thing here. I did 20,000 stagger damage. That was huge. Sometimes it's easier to like manually switch between abilities. Alright, we're almost at 1,000 ability points too. We took out the Akashic Marble, so that's good.
Press on.
Yes. It's like a furnace in here.
We're inside
Mount
the volcano.
Drustinus.
You get used to the heat, though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
I kind of wish I had another elixir, but I don't think I'm gonna get any from
And they're getting bigger.
the ground.
Something's wrong.
So technically that marble fight was the second time we've come close to dying. Said I need to get some more AoE abilities. Oh, I thought there was still one alive. Speaking of abilities though, I can look right now. I mean, an upgrading or mastering ignition would be alright, but there was a, yeah, the Willow Wikes. That was an ability someone I was watching was been using, and it seems like it's pretty decent. But also, well, Aerial Blast looks really good, but that one's really expensive too. Flames of Rebirth is another one that would be good, but I don't have the money for it. So if I get Willow Wikes, yeah, let's just do it. Then we'll upgrade it. And I have 273. Is there anything else I can buy? No. Actually, yes. I could buy Lightning Rod. I don't know if that's better than... That doesn't look like it's better than Thunderstorm or Pile Drive. But let's, I like Rising Flame. But let's switch out Rising Flame for... Willow Wicks. I mean, there's Heat Wave too. And Scarlet Cyclone, but yeah, let's do this one for now. I think the AoE ability will be helpful. It doesn't do as much damage at once, but over time it adds up. Yeah, let's test it out. A lot of these like Scarlet Scorpions and stuff here. Alright. Keep moving forward in the cave. It's not a salamander, that's a full dragon over here. Oh, that. I feel like I should be immune to fire damage since I like control. Well, I guess we control multiple elements now, but our main element is fire. But I guess it doesn't work like that. And there definitely seems like there might be friendly fire in this game because Jill's attack kind of like just pushed me away. There we go. I got another Dragon Talon. Wish I knew how to use these materials, because whenever I go to the blacksmith...
Fuck. Is there no other way across?
They don't really have recipes for me that like use this stuff. This reminds me of the scene from Lord of the Rings. At the volcano there. I've never seen it, but I know of the scene. Oh, Jill's first time we get to see her like semi-prime her icon.
Quickly, before it melts.
This is going to be close. Come on!
I hope we don't have to fight Jill. The way she's been acting, I feel like she's gonna end up losing control.
Let's not do that again.
No. That's not.
Alright, let's keep moving forward. So many scorpions.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
So I've got a question for the people that are here right now. Do you like it better when I stream like different games throughout the week? Like one day do this, and then one day do like Tears of the Kingdom, and another day do WWE? Or do you not mind when I do like the same game every day? So I've been streaming a lot of this game, but I've been really enjoying it, so that's why. And it's a longer game, so I'm just trying to like get through as much as I can, especially during my vacation. Is it this way? Oh, that's where we just came from, I think. Or wait, Torgal, which way? This way? You like different games to keep it fresh, but it's up to me. Yeah, like I said, most of the time I like to try to switch it up throughout the week. But I've been really enjoying the last few games I've been playing, so I've kind of like been trying to like play them as much as possible. What y'all said, you like the variety too? That's fair.
I have absolutely no idea.
I'll probably go back to like a variety schedule once my vacation from work ends. So like I said, I really want to get as far through this game as I can. I know Yas said she doesn't really play adventure games, but have you ever played Final Fantasy? Any of them? Any of the like 50-something games? Because there's like quite a few with the side series and stuff. No, you've never played a Final Fantasy? Not your type of game? I'm surprised you never played the older ones, where you played like Sonic and stuff. I mean, I guess they're not really the same, but they have that retro feel to them. The same, like, retro feel. I almost just ran off the cliff there. You have Final Fantasy VII Remake, but you're not sure if you want to watch, or you want to play it even after watching Steven's stream of it. I mean, if you already own it, you might as well play it. That's my theory on things, at least. I mean, maybe wait a little bit until Steven's playthrough isn't as fresh in your mind. So that you forget about some of the stuff in it. You spent most of it just looking at Tifa. That's fair. Jill kind of reminds me of Tifa a little bit. Jill's kind of like a British version of Tifa.
Why attack us? They're peaceful creatures.
But this one must be the exception.
Yeah, this flame lizard doesn't seem too peaceful to me, Jill. It's definitely fighting us. I was saying, what is happening to me? But I think it's Torgal's healing me. I'm gonna do a little flame limit break so I can recharge some health here real quick without having to use an item. Actually, I'll use a Lionheart. Alright, we got it staggered. The Lionheart will help me regain limit break a lot quicker too. Okay, that was big. Then limit break.
What's it doing?
Nothing good, I'll wager.
Yeah, I was trying to, like, not pay too much attention to Steven's playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. Because I do plan on playing that at some point, too. I have so many games I want to play through. There's too many games. And they keep releasing more. I think the only other game I have plans to pick up this year, though, and stream from games that are coming out for the rest of this year, I got a limit break. I'm almost dead. Is Spider-Man. But I have to play Miles Morales before I play Spider-Man 2. Then I gotta decide if I want to stream the first Spider-Man as well. Because I did play through that on my own time years ago, but I never streamed it. I'm almost dead. Do you guys have any games coming out that you're excited about? I know Sean said he was excited for Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Mortal Kombat 1. I think that's a level up. It is. Level 26. You're excited for Jackbox 10? Yeah, that shouldn't surprise me. I know you said Jackbox is like your go-to game. I don't think they've even released all the games, or named all the games that are going to be in the pack yet. I know TKO 2 And I think a couple of new ones have been announced so far.
Are you hurt?
Just hot.
You have to look to see the new games. You think they've announced 4 so far? Yeah, something like that. I know TKO 2 and a couple of new games. I can't remember if they've announced another sequel.
Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this before the heat finishes me.
Here, here.
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
Jill's being awfully sus. Like how there's just like a house on this like volcano. There's been 4 announced so far? Okay. How's no one noticed us yet?
Lady Marley. It's me.
Python Mother. Jill, it can't be.
It is, my lady.
We cannot talk here. Come with me.
You have Mario Kart on your Switch? You just haven't played it recently? I haven't played Mario Kart recently as well either. I used to do community days with Fall when he would stream. He'd stream community days and play Mario Kart, which was pretty fun.
I'm so glad you're safe.
And I you.
Why ever would you risk?
And I did do it once on my own stream too. Me and a friend organized it.
Already?
Forgive me, my lady.
And it went pretty well.
But
I had quite a few people show up.
I had to come back.
That was a while
There are
ago.
things I left undone. Tell me, where is the Patriarch?
At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, fiend! Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary. Now. Lady Marley, you must flee this place, gather your things, and go.
Now listen here, Jill.
You haven't really played anything on Switch? You've just been using it for YouTube? Yeah, I haven't really played much on my Switch lately either.
This way.
Well, she's gonna get in trouble with us.
Follow this passage. It leads straight to the Comric. Go on, stop dawdling.
Thank you. You were always so kind to me. My light in the darkness. Take care, my lady, please. You deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me.
I'll live if you promise to do the same.
Come on, Clive.
All
We're
right.
nearly at the comwreck.
All right. Here's our welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
Here come the enemies, I guess. Did you finish Sonic Frontiers yet, Yeet? Did you have, or was that a game you had on your Switch too? Do you have a PlayStation? I can't remember if you do or not. I guess not this way. You've done 2 playthroughs of Frontiers? Nice. Did you enjoy the game? I think Frontiers was the one that people enjoyed. Origins was the one that people didn't like. That's another game that's in my backlog that I own right now. Which way, Torgal? Oh, this way. Oh no. Down the stairs. Where'd Jill go? Oh, she's behind us. Okay, so through this door.
How many of them are there?
That's a big guy. I'll limit break for this. This might be a waste of a lion heart, but I want to build up my limit break again for this guy. I've never noticed that before. He doesn't do it all the time, but sometimes when he switches through the different elements, he announces, he'll say the name of the god that he's, like, channeling. Like, when I switched to Thunder, he said Ramu at one point. And when I switched to Air, he said Garuda. Oh, that was a lot of gil. That usually means we're not going the right way. If there's a treasure room like that. This way? Oh, Torgal says we do want to go down this way. I missed a door or something. Good thing we have Torgal to keep us from getting lost.
Clive, there's something I need you to know. I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see. And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand. I faced my demons, then you must face yours.
Oh, there's another weapon item back here. Another fanatic.
Just one last push.
Another wave of enemies. I thought this was the last push. Is that everyone? Well, there's the mother crystal. Is this guy in the front the one that Jill wants to kill? Is this like some sort of sacrifice ritual thing?
Shiva's dominant. Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
For years, I followed your orders. Fought your wars. All to protect the children you took. Just as you took me. And what did you do in return? You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
Fiend.
Their souls were sullied with the stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption. A penance paid, just as the Holy Mother wills it! Repent, abomination! For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
You're right. I am a monster. And my soul is stained black. Though not by ether. But by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This is my penance. I will be your monster no more. Nor will I suffer you to create another.
Does the beast bare its teeth at its master? Come then, Dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me!
Kill them.
Oh, she wasted no time semi-priming there. Is that Joshua? Oh, she fully primed now. Now she is Shiva. Come on, Clive, it's been like 15 hours in the game. You gotta learn how to do this. That was close.
Why can't I do it? Please, just once.
Are we doing it? Are we turning into Ifrit by choice this time? Well, he's semi-primed.
She won't be able to hold that lava back forever. We better make this quick. This one.
Okay, that electricity did a lot of damage to it. This liquid flame thing is pretty strong. Okay, we got it staggered. He's bringing more lava. That's not good. We definitely need Ifrit. Or Jill can do that.
Go. All right. I won't take long.
I wish I had a Lionheart still. I should not have used it on the other guy. This would have been much more helpful here. We got a full-powered limit break here, if I can get out of this. Oh, it turned into like a dragon. You're gonna go find something to eat? Alright, eat. Sounds good. We'll be here trying to beat this thing. Which I have a theory. Which I guess I could say now. So yeah, that definitely looked like a cloaked Joshua. That like did whatever he did to summon this thing. I need help. So I have a feeling that him absorbing Ultima was not a good idea. And that Ultima's like taking control of Joshua. And that's probably why we have this thing attacking us now. Oh, this seems like a lot. So much happening at once. I don't like this 11th hour attack thing. So now there's multiple of them. I need to do some damage here. Okay, I'm gonna limit break here and try to get some health back. Because I don't want to waste an elixir yet. This is definitely the closest we've come to death, though. So far this playthrough. Okay, I need the elixir. Alright, we got him staggered. I think this is it. There we go. We did it. Lots of XP. And gil and ability points for that. We got 2 liquid flame.
Jill!
I'm going to finish this, Clive.
Where did the high priest go?
Here. Use this.
Alright, she's gonna let us use her powers to finish it for her. Because she's kinda incapacitated right now. Or is our sword just ice? Okay, I guess it did work. That's weird that... I mean, even infused with Shiva's power, that was able to break it, but Sid wasn't able to break it with his sword, which I assume was using his thunder power.
The crystal. What did you do to it?
Finish him,
Oh.
Jill.
We destroyed it.
What? What? Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I do, Father. I have killed the monster and become an outlaw. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Hey, Jill got her vengeance.
It's over.
It is.
And Shiva exacted her price.
She did.
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly. This was a sin for which I had to atone.
Now I can continue at your side with my head held high.
What's that noise? Oh, Torgal.
Clive, look.
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate. Damn it. We need to leave.
Agreed. I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
Hey, another trophy. Meanwhile, another mother crystal. Joshua's over here? Then who was the cloaked figure? If this Joshua was over here while that was happening.
This way, Your Grace.
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
That's the medicine girl from earlier that shoot off Jill.
I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
You made ramen? Nice. What type of ramen did you make? Just regular or?
Presence.
You did.
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. But why now, after 5 years of silence? I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Your Grace.
No, do not dirty your hands.
Chicken flavor. It's the one you can put in the microwave. Nice.
Look at them all. Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion, their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dhalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbrec?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss. and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbreque included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice. As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals, and yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dhalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yote.
Meanwhile, and Randella, the Dhalmekian Republic, Ministry of Law.
Army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sanbreque need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap. Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Is that the Emperor's?
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer. Ah, the looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation.
The Namekian Republic, a nation formed from a federation of 5 smaller states. It is located in the southern half of the continents of Storm and has its capital at Randella. Also home to the mother crystal known as Drake's Fang, inside which stands Castle Dazbog, home of Hugo Kupka, dominant of Titan. Kupka, obsessed with finding Sid and exacting his revenge for the murder of Benedicta Harmon, co-opted the soldiers of the realm and then had them commit a series of atrocities in an attempt to flush him out of hiding. Randella, capital of the Namekian Republic. It is a thriving hub of commerce where merchants and traders gather from across Valestia. Its streets bustle with life even late into the night, when the twinkle of countless lanterns illuminates the landscape. The nation's affairs are managed from the Ministry of Law in the heart of the city, wherein sits the Parliament of Ministers. The Holy Empire of Sambrak, a nation occupying the northeastern reaches of the continent of Storm, after suffering the ignominy of losing Drake's head to an audacious assault by the outlaw Sid in 873, the Empire set its sights on the mother crystal of its nearest neighbor, the Crystalline Dominion. Sambrak's legions duly stormed the historically neutral territory and installed the imperial capital at Twinside. The brazen act of conquest sent shockwaves across Valestia and heightened the already considerable tension between the Empire and the Namekian Republic. The Republican Parliament, the highest council of government of the Republic of Domekia, 7 ministers are responsible for ruling the nation, though their will is often molded to that of their permanent economic advisor Hugo Kupka, who leverages his power as the dominant of Titan to shape the Republic's policy. And Hugo Kupka, permanent economic advisor to the Namekian Parliament and dominant of Titan, he has little love for his country, taking advantage of his position to benefit himself and himself alone. After learning that Sid the Outlaw, the man who slew the love of his life, Benedicta Harmon, still lives, he tasks his personal guard with capturing and torturing bearers in order to draw out his nemesis and take his revenge. So it seems like Kupka sold out the Namekian Republic to the Empire.
Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Sid took the life of someone dear to me, a woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sandbreck in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
And all for the love of a common whore. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts. There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sambrec. And when your father goes to meet Great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image.
Sounds like she's planning to, like, betray the Empire again, like she did, or like how she betrayed the duchy for the Empire. Now she's gonna betray the Empire so that her son can take over.
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
After the storm. Visit the infirmary. That should be up here somewhere. Or not. New crafting recipe is available. They keep saying that, but I can't ever find them.
Is it true what I'm hearing, Sid?
Back, are ya? So, what'll it be?
Oh, platinum sword. That is a better sword than what we have right now.
If I do say so myself.
And then we can get platinum cannons, which are better than
No scratches, right?
what we have also. We can
My best work, but it'll do.
enforce those. Oop. And then we can reinforce this as well.
You can thank me later.
Okay.
Fine.
Oh, here's a shop.
Is it business or pleasure? Coin purse weighing you down?
Wait, if I buy another one of these,
You'll not find a better price than that.
let's see if I can, well, those are even better than what we have. I'm gonna sell this.
You got out else?
I'm gonna equip, that.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Yeah, we could trade these gill bugs for money.
You got out else?
But everything else I think we should probably keep. Get rid of this.
I reckon I can find a buyer. Finished.
Just used a lot of resources making that, but
What do you need?
can I upgrade this now that I have a...
Frankfordian, do you?
Yeah, I can. So if I make another platinum sword,
You can thank me
plus
later.
1, then I have enough to make a platinum sword plus 2.
Yeah, that should do you.
Don't waste my time.
Well, now I have 2 of those, but I don't know what the purpose of that was.
Back, are ya? What do you want?
Did you not make a... I guess you can't make anything higher than a +2. So that was a waste of material too. Whoops. Let's go see Jill in the infirmary then.
One day, I want to sail all the way to the shore.
I'll show you while I'm over here too. Abilities. We have 1,000 ability points. I think I actually do want to save them up for this aerial blast, because that looks pretty good.
Our man in Dalanor mentioned that Cookie's guard hadn't been seen there.
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
So she's being affected by the ether curse too.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
Clive, where are you?
In here.
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard. They're raising hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look, I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I am not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all,
So we're finally
we're
gonna
in
take
this
out
together.
Kupka. That's our next plan.
I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
That's fair. We should definitely check with Otto first. Oh, stuff. Goblin coin, black blood, and sick magic ash, I think. Let's go in a circle. There he is.
Be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Gov gave you the news then? We're leaving for Rosalith. But not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Dalmex to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the provinces. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
Speak to Vivian next. Okay.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite pupil. Let's see now, where did we leave? Well, this is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
We're going to Rosalith to deal with Kupka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rossfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be.
Another lecture here.
Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka, or the permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out. You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde then? Is the city safe? Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dhalmekian fleet floated by without incident, but not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buett Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are firmly under Dhalmekian control. So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
The north. We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate, then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way, and so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you be going too?
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have missed this for the world.
All right. We should be on our way.
Lead on.
Alright, so we're gonna confront Kupka finally. So we traveled to Rosalith. A lot of destruction going on there.
Fortify the castle gates at once.
Oh, we're already here.
Hugo and his men have been busy. We've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding the ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls. Those fuckers really went to town on this place. Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
Little chocobo statue.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm. I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Oof.
I thought I was ready for this, but...
I know. It's like a nightmare. This was our home. Come on, Clive. We have to keep going.
Oh, Torgal. Capital punishment.
This isn't an invasion. It's a massacre.
He'll stop at nothing, Clive. Nothing.
do this.
Clive, we can get through here.
Protect. Some opponents will cast protect spells to raise a defensive barrier around their allies that shields them from melee attacks. When engaging protected targets, avoid using your sword and instead employ magic to quickly and efficiently dispel the barrier.
There's only one fitting punishment. This
Okay, we got his barrier down. There we go.
I yield! I yield!
Rosalith, the former capital city of the Duchy of Rosaria, Annabella Lesage, who was once ruled alongside Elwyn Rosfield as Duchess, now wields absolute power as Holy Empress of Sambrec, and has established an administrative government under her command. The majority of Rosalith's citizens fled or were captured when the Iron Kingdom invaded, and now the only inhabitants are a handful of nobles and sundry others who have sworn allegiance to the Empire for fear of retribution. The Men of the Rock, a private army under the command of Hugo Kupka, originally employed by the Demelkian Parliament to guard Drake's Fang. The bulk of the force was co-opted by Kupka when he seized control of the Mother Crystal, and has served him and only him ever since. Most Men of the Rock idolize their commander for his political and financial achievements. After all, few can claim to have made permanent economic advisor to the Demelkian Parliament and built a wealth worthy of several generations in a single lifetime. There's a lot of reading. So these Men of the Rock are Kupka's like private guard.
Look what we have here.
Gentlemen!
You won't escape!
That was very easy.
Cut them down! With me, men! For the Emperor! Out of our way! Mogul, kill! Get him!
Actually, I'll limit break here. I got an achievement for that. How's he not dead yet? There we go. That was a decent XP. Wait, didn't we just come from this way? Stonehead spins pretty tough. Alright, we staggered him again. Hey, another level up. Level 27. We've almost got enough ability points for that ability I want to buy. This way? Up the ladder? Okay. Alright, we're getting through them pretty quickly here. Up this way.
We're nearly at the castle.
We're almost at the castle. That's good. Where we'll get to have our face off with Kupka. Their shields aren't lasting very long against us, that's for sure. There we go. Alright, I need about 233 more, I think, for the ability I want.
Set her loose.
They have a curl.
You're back. Welcome back, Yas Queen. The heck is this thing?
Ready?
What do you think?
It's like a jaguar mixed with like swords on its head. Was that good while you were gone? I think so. You went to grab a drink? What did you get for a drink? There are places open this late?
It's building up to something.
We need to stop it. Whatever it takes.
Stella Rosa? Is that like a wine or an alcohol? Oh, it was in your refrigerator. Okay. That makes sense. I say it's kind of late for places to be open.
It's down.
Let's make this count.
Yeah. I've never drank any like alcoholic drinks. Oh, I thought we had this at like low health, but it's still pretty strong. 7-Eleven's open here. We don't really have any 7-Elevens where I live, I don't think. Or at least close to it. Within driving distance. Why am I so squished? What do you mean, Cat? Also, how's it going, Cat? Why are you still awake? I'm narrow. Well, I had to like fit myself into the new overlay. I don't think it's like too squished or anything though. Yeah, you're up late, Cat. What have you been up to tonight? Just spending time with your wife? Hey, we slain the Coriol. You know Doomfist isn't in this game, Cat. Come on. This isn't a game where you can pick characters like that. Dang it, Cat.
Jill! We meet at last, Sid. Or should I say, Lord...
Have you ever played any of the Final Fantasies, Cat?
I've been looking for you for a very long time.
Let her go, Kuka.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation.
It does that, Cat.
Decorations. Do you like what I've done with the place?
Bastard.
I like how we got like a serious cutscene going on and then Cat's just playing Baby Yoda in the background.
Join us, but I am
It was worth it.
Will prove compelling company. Be still.
Yeah, have you played any Final Fantasy games, Kat? Any of the older ones?
Have you melt before your style?
Or are they not your style? No. Yeah, this is the first one that I've like played completely. Or plan to play through completely. How many are there if it's called Final? Well, there's definitely 16 main series games, but there's like 50 spin-offs. But I don't know why... I don't even know why it's really called Final Fantasy either. At least for these ones. Not very final of a fantasy. No, it isn't.
Now, on to the festivities.
How come she couldn't turn into Shiva? Is it just because she was like sick? Yeah, Torgal, get help.
That's just great, that is. I suppose it's up to me then.
How was your ramen, Yeet? Were you able to finish your ramen yet?
Headsman!
Where do you want me?
It was good. That's good. I might make spaghetti after I end here.
Yes, no more than she deserves for getting into bed with an outlaw.
We should get into mine.
Lord Kupka commands your presence. You're to bear witness to the girl's execution.
Such a waste.
Good work, Gav.
Gav! Shh.
Where did Torgal run off to?
Crystal fetters are a bastard to open, just so you know. Don't worry, I'll have him off before you can blink.
Where's Jill?
In the courtyard.
Shit. We have to hurry.
The Imperials have sounded the retreat and cleared out of the castle, but the place is still swarming with Kupka's men.
Leave them to me.
I'll make my way up top and circle round the back. Quick as you like, eh? Nearly forgot.
Yeah, you got us a sword. Or is that our sword?
I'm coming.
Can't tell if that was our sword or if it's a new one.
I have to get to the courtyard.
Gotta save Jill before she gets executed.
Don't you let her die.
We're getting a lot of items, so there's definitely going to be a boss fight here. Which is probably against Kupka, so... At least we'll be able to take him out and then absorb some of his powers, probably.
I hope you've got a plan, Clive, because we are fucked if you don't.
Hey, it's Torgal. Oh, why is he like powered up? I've never seen Torgal like this. Torgal has abilities? Well, that explains why he was in such good shape for an 18-year-old dog.
Jill, can you stand?
Apparently he's not a normal doggo. Because someone else had pointed out in one of the playthroughs I was watching, when we went to the Aether Floods, and they said, like, we were fine because of our dominant status. But any, like, organic life would, die down there. Someone pointed out Torgal, probably was a spoiler, but they pointed out, shouldn't Torgal be suffering down there because he's just a dog? But apparently he's not just a dog.
And Torgal, thank you.
Yeah, we're not exactly sure what he did ourselves, but it was helpful. So that's good. And after this fight, I should be able to buy the ability I want. Alright, if you could stop swinging that giant sword at us. Or I guess it's like an axe. Oh, I can limit break. Kind of canceled out my own ability by doing that, but that's fine. No, we got him.
Still breathing, are you?
Ah, there's another wave.
Excellent. Then Lord Kupka's reward shall be...
These guys have like fancy weapons.
I thought bad news always came in threes.
Let them come.
Why'd I get like stunned like that? Alright, I think we're doing pretty good here. I should not have used that up in the air. Okay, limit break. Okay, big stagger damage. Okay, we got him. Enemy slain. And that gave us enough ability points for our thing. Oh, do I? Like this? There we go. I sent Kat her points back since we couldn't really do a hero redeem for this.
It's over.
For now. But I bet that wasn't the last of them. And they won't stop hunting us until Kupka's dead. So you get in there and finish the job, eh?
Go on. If they come again, we'll hold them back.
All right. But be careful.
Alright. Actually, before I go in, let's buy that ability I wanted. There we go. So we'll swap out, I guess that one. We'll put in the aerial blast. Yeah, that works for now.
I promise you, Sid. You'll die by my hand.
Yeah, we're taking out Kupka for Sid.
Kupka.
You're late. Trouble on the way.
Just enjoying your entertainment.
How gratifying.
We're definitely gonna need to go Ifrit for this fight, because he's definitely
Have you
turning into
come
Titan.
to defend your father's throne, Lord Rosfield? The Grand Duchy of Rosaria. A realm without a ruler, an army, even a people. A veritable kingdom of dust. Truly, I see no throne to defend.
Wow, he broke our father's throne. That was rude.
Enough of your games, Kupka. Just tell me what you want.
Sid's head in a box. Imagine my disappointment when I learned that he met his end at the hand of another. And my relief to learn that you had taken up his thrice damned name.
Yeah, joke's on you, because Sid wasn't even the one that killed her. We were.
Your master slew Benedicta Harmon and defiled her body. If you choose to bear that murderer's name, then you shall answer for his crimes.
The only crimes I shall answer for are my own. Sid did everything in his power to save that woman, though she was long past saving. And so I did what he couldn't. It was me all along, Hugo.
It was you. You killed her.
I did.
Then I am fortunate indeed. I had thought the most I could wish for was to take the life of one he loved, just as he did to me. But it seems I was wrong. And I shall have my revenge.
We shared a dream. I would be the king of the world. She would be my queen. And together, we would rule like the gods we are.
But you crushed that dream, ground it into dust.
Hear me, Rosefield!
You will pay for what you've done. I'll tear you apart with my bare hands.
And what of you? How many people have you killed? How many dreams have you crushed? You're not the only one who's seen their world fall apart around them. You'll get no pity from me, Kuka. No pity. And no mercy.
I haven't seen Clive this like confident, kind of badass before. This is a new side to him. I should have bought some elixirs from the hideout before I came for this fight, but that's fine. I have 3 high potions. I'll just use limit break whenever I can. Right, we got him staggered, so now's a good time to limit break. Okay, that was decent damage. So whenever we do our limit break, it will regenerate health for... I think it's both the damage we receive and damage... No, I think it might actually just be the damage we deal. But that's still helpful.
You will die by my hand, Rosefield. My hatred for you is unending. And yield then. Let this palace be your grave.
He's lifting the whole floor.
Oh, shit.
We knocked him out of his semi-prime form.
The world has chosen. I am in my element. As your
Okay, so this ability is like the new aerial blast that I got, which it's helpful, but at the same time it kind of blinds us, so we can't really see where he is in the tornado. Uh-oh. I missed that ability. We've almost got our next limit break. There we go. Well, technically I can do it whenever, but I like to do it with full 3 bars. Alright, about 17k stagger damage, that's pretty good. Where is he? I can't even see where I am. I've got him to about half health at least, so that's pretty good. He hit us with that. Okay, I'm gonna limit break a little early. Try to get some health back here. So when I'm using limit break, I think it does less damage too, which is helpful. He's back in this tornado that is blinding both of us here. I don't know, it does a lot of damage, but that's the downside to it, is that it okay, I need to limit break again. Okay, that was okay. So we've almost made it through the fight without having to use any potions. But we definitely know there's going to be another stage to this, I think. Okay. I need to use a potion now. I jinxed it there. He did a lot of damage. Okay, I'm gonna limit break. Alright, but I'm staggered. He's got like no health, so this should be it. There we go. Kupka defeated. But he's probably gonna go Titan now. Oh, we got a level up. Level 28. Nice. And an Earth Shard. Oh, he actually hit us. Oh, he cut off his hands. Did we just absorb his powers?
I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
They seem okay for someone that just lost both their hands.
Kill you.
There. You mustn't get yourself worked up.
Who the heck is that?
Wait!
Another time, Mythos.
So Kupka is still alive.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Well, Luda scum. Who the fuck invited them? Not that that's the biggest surprise we've had today. Where did you learn to do that, Torgal? Not telling, eh? Suit yourself.
Gav, we have to find Clive.
Right. Sorry.
You missed one.
We were worried.
So was I. I was so close. If it hadn't been for my gift, I would have finished him.
I'm just glad you got out of there alive.
When did the Royalists arrive?
Right after you went inside. Just when we thought we were shot of Titans lot. In pile Odins. Not enough of them to worry us, though.
No. You didn't see the one who took Kuka away.
So, what? You think they came here to save him? Well, I'll be fucked if I know what's going on, but every minute we spend racking our brains, that bastard's getting further away. So what do we do?
We go back to the hideaway. I'm too tired to think. As are you, by the looks of it. And after what Jill's been through. Let's worry about Kuka later, shall we?
Aye. Alright. Well, give us a chance to solve the riddle of your magic mud, too. Hey, how you feeling? Ready to go home?
Yeah, now we have the question of how does Torgal know how to do that? And what is he? Because we've had him since he was a puppy. I mean, a wolf pup. Hey, another trophy. Now we're gonna go back to the hideaway. Made it through 2 pretty big sections of the game tonight. That's pretty good.
Just look at the state of you. You're more of a wreck than this place. Is this what you call taking better care of yourself? No more excuses, your ladyship. I order you to rest.
Fine. I'll rest.
Don't worry, Gav. She's in good hands.
But we should have never let her fall into Hugo's. Back when he had some like. The question is, where is he now?
And what the hell were those royalists doing there?
I was wondering about that all the way home.
Otto may have heard something. I'll talk to him.
And I'll talk to Torms.
The lawsman. About what?
About your faithful hound for a start. If any four-legged friend's ever done that before, I'm betting Torms will have read about it. But what I want to know is, what happens afterwards? It's all well and good Torgal saving our arses, but if it costs him what it cost Jill...
Right. Let me know if you learn anything.
Will do.
Yeah, we don't
You
want
do the same, eh?
Torgal getting the curse.
Jill. Listen to Taya.
I will. Thank you.
Bolts from the blue. The power of Earth. Oh, we did get some of Kupka's power. Clav has claimed a portion of the Icon's Titan's essence. Attuning with Titan not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Wind Up, a singular strike that increases in potency when charged. Titan's Feet. Titan's Feet is Titanic Block. Can be used to fend off most incoming attacks. Using Square immediately after a perfect timed precision block will initiate a devastating counter. Nice. So let's look at that here. If it will show us. Titan Channeled. Yeah, so I think we'll probably get 1, 2, yeah, probably 3 more abilities after this one. We're making some decent progress through the game. I haven't really done any side quests, but that's fine. I should start like overriding some of these. I don't need this many saves. I can do this after stream. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. Thank you to everyone that came and hung out and lurked tonight. Special thank you to Sean for his 7-month resub. Yeah, it was more active stream than I thought it was gonna be tonight. I thought where I was starting so late that everyone would be asleep, but I guess everyone else's sleep schedules are just about as bad as mine, so that's a good thing. I'm gonna take a break for a few hours. Like I said, I probably am gonna run to the store at some point this morning. And then I'll be back this afternoon because I am going to try my best to actually not fall asleep again. And to stay up for this 24 hours to fix my sleep schedule. So I'm hoping to be back this afternoon. We'll play more of this most likely. Because like I said, I've really been having a lot of fun with this. I really like the story. It's got me invested. But yeah. I'm gonna check, but I'm pretty sure I don't have anyone to raid. Yeah, I don't have anyone to raid. So I'm just gonna call it here and send you guys on your way. Thank you again for stopping by. If I don't see you later this afternoon, I hope you have a great Sunday. And I will see you guys later. Take care.